What's that in your shirt?
It's Brigsby.
Of course.
At first glance, Brigsby Bear is bizarre, awkward, and unwieldy. But underneath its peculiar exterior is a charming and pleasantly optimistic film about the positive nature of fan culture. Brigsby Bear centers around James, who was abducted as a child and is living with his fake parents, Ted and April, in a bunker that he believes protects him from the toxic gases of the outside world. The only companion James has is Brigsby, a character in a show created just for him by Ted to entertain and manipulate him. James becomes obsessed with the show. He watches it over and over, has all the merch, and posts videos to who he thinks are other fans. This obsession carries on when he is eventually rescued and returns to his real family. We would expect that this would cause a lot of trouble for James, who is unaware of how to act socially and is experiencing the outside world for the first time. We might be used to this type of character being exploited for easy jokes, especially when we learn that the first large social experience he will have is at a high school party. Instead, he bonds with Spencer over his love of the show and is accepted and welcomed. He shares some of his tapes with Spencer, and the two begin discussing the show, finally giving James another fan to really engage with. We also see that James's passion for finishing the show inspires the passion of the people around him. We see Spencer's excitement to grow his visual effects work, and we see Detective Vogel's renewed love for acting. His family, who at first sees his love for the show as something that holds him back, eventually comes to see how much it allows him to engage his passions and build bonds with his friends. It's a very different look at how fandom can help someone who's in a very tough situation build connections and even inspire the people around them. In an interview with Film Courage, Kyle Mooney shares some of his thoughts on how the film presents James.
But yeah, in terms of obsession and fandom, I don't know. What you see on screen is the way a lot of us feel. You know, we have such a strong connection to these TV shows or movies or music, and it's not always a terrible thing. You know, in the case of this movie, like James's love for Brigsby Bear kind of unites him and his friends and his family, and they make this thing together.
By the end of the film, James and his friends and family are able to take this tool that was once used to enslave him and turn it into something beautiful. We see that what now matters to James more than the show are the bonds he has made by sharing his passion with those around him. As we see Brigsby disappear, we understand that James has been able to put a happy end to a very dark chapter of his life, and move on to enjoy the relationships he has built. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. This is one of my favorite movies and not a lot of people have seen it, so I'm glad I was able to share it with you all. I'm curious if any of you have fan communities you've been a part of that have had a big impact on your life. If so, comment down below, and if you like what you see here, please subscribe to see more. Alright, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.